This week, it's a childhood dream come true because we learned pro wrestling. Shut up, it's real. So Santa Claus and Batman. This magical adventure brought to you by Squarespace. Welcome to the show that seriously can still not get over the fact that we invented a trick that one of my childhood heroes, Richard Garriott, performed on the International Space Station. How awesome is that? Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and talking about things that I wanted to do when I was a kid. How about be a professional wrestler? We all hear that it's fake or it's real, or we want to know the mechanics behind how you can punch people, how you can flip them over and be like a total badass. It's wrestling. Let's go meet Frank Knight. It's awesome. Frank Knight, it is awesome to have you on the show. Now, of course, you've worked at Rev 3 for a long time, but you have a long and storied, colorful past.
Yeah. I have a tendency of weird hobbies.
Yeah?
When I was in high school, I did rugby, fun sport.
Sure.
And I got a black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow.
And then when I started college, I was like, hey, you know what would be a great story? If I could tell my kids that I paid my way through college as a pro wrestler.
So you paid your way through college as a pro wrestler?
No, I never made a dime.
Oh, okay. But you did go through all the education with pro wrestling,
Yeah,
right?
no, I went to a local pro wrestling school, and then I did a little independent pro wrestling for about 2.5, 3 years.
So some people are wondering why we're talking about pro wrestling on Scam School, right? And of course, the first thing you think of is like pro wrestling is fake, right? But what does that even mean? I mean, obviously, there are real people who do real moves that are really impressive, and people really do get injured. So it's not, I mean, it's not cartoons, it's real life.
Something's happening.
I guess it's fake insofar as it's not a true sport in that it's fixed, or explain the difference.
Yeah, so people like to use the term, the matches are predetermined, the winners are predetermined. There's Olympic wrestling, right?
Yeah.
So some part of wrestling is real.
Yeah, sure.
So what happened was, post-Civil War, everybody in like the army camps were wrestling and stuff, and after Civil War, they're like, what are we gonna do? So a lot of people joined the traveling carnivals and started doing wrestling shows.
Exhibition matches.
Exactly. And over time, they started adding more flair and kind of flamboyance.
And nowadays, it's sort of well known that it's like, okay, wrestling isn't real in that, you know, we don't know who's going to win. It's scripted, I guess would be a good way to put it. But that wasn't always the case in the 70s. I mean, when I was growing up as a kid, in the early 80s, it was like, it's real, it's fake, it's real, it's fake. I mean, nowadays, do you get like a wink and a nod from pro wrestlers?
So the idea is kayfabe was the old Carney term.
Sure.
It means something to the effect of like the big lie.
Yeah.
And the big lie is that the matches are predetermined.
Whether you're in the ring or out of the ring, like your story is the truth. Exactly. That's the real story.
So what they did in like the 80s and 90s, if you remember pro wrestling, like Hulk Hogan and stuff, it was very like kind of cartoony.
Yeah.
And over the top. In the 90s, it got really realistic. People started hitting each other with barbed wire bats. It got really violent. And as soon as it got really violent, the government was like, wait. And then they were like, it's fake. No, it's okay. It's pretend. It's like an action movie.
So for like legal reasons.
So when it got really violent, they were like, we're going to stop pretending like it's real.
And did that free them up to do even more outrageous stuff? Or, because obviously wrestling is still super popular.
Yeah, these days you see a lot of like lucha libre, a lot of like flippy, crazy fun stuff, and less like steel chairs to the face, and less like blood. It's more like fun, over-the-top drama, and there's a real like heavy emphasis on the drama, on the stories, and like the relationships, and the good guys versus the bad guys. And they leave like the hardcore fighting to like the UFC.
All right, so obviously you're gonna teach me some pro wrestling moves, which by the way already freaks me out that this is going to happen. But what should we say to everybody at home about the safety things on this?
Okay, don't try this at home. Don't do this in your backyard. And of all else, if you want to go learn how to be a professional wrestler, go to an actual training school and learn in a ring. And
then the last thing, of course, is obviously we're not going to get up looking like this. We got to get into character, right?
Oh yeah, no, we have to come up with elaborate, ridiculous characters, because why cause Brian Brushwood pain if we can't also humiliate him?
I already am an outrageous character. So I mean, you realize I have to be Guile from Street Fighter, right?
I assume that's why you have the hair up.
All right, Frank, what is the first thing I need to learn?
Okay, so the first thing you need to learn is how to fall.
Okay.
Because you're going to fall.
Yes.
So we'll start there. The most basic thing, we're gonna start you with a forward roll.
Okay.
And when we get that, we'll start having you fall. And when you got that, we'll start having you do a front flip into a fall.
Gotcha. So it's like crawling and then walking and then flipping.
Yes.
Sure. Got it.
All right. Okay, so the first thing is, we're gonna have you come over in the corner.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna have you do the most preschool thing ever. Put your hands on the mat. And
Do
stand
that.
up.
There we go.
Preschool.
What? I'm a natural.
Okay, so this time we're just gonna do shoulder roll. Just left hand up,
Uh-huh.
okay? Cross over, and you're pretty much gonna try and touch your right ankle.
Okay.
And you're gonna roll from your elbow, across your shoulders, down your back, and the last thing it's gonna touch is your right ankle,
Okay.
So in a big circle.
Now you made a loud slam sound.
That's gonna happen.
Was that you or was that your foot hitting the ground or?
First slam, back, second slam, ankle and hand.
I don't even know what that means.
You're
All
about
right.
to find out.
All right, so I want to roll down my left side, down my right leg.
Yep.
All right, so it's like
Big circle.
like that.
Very
Sort
good.
of. That was still a little bit sloppy.
Still a little bit of
Tell me it was better though.
It was better, okay? You never lose sight of your target, your body.
All right, there you go. So
Look in the eyes.
it's like I'm pointing.
Yep.
I want to go there, and so then I just go
Just come up, punch me in the face.
like that. That was sort of
That
like
was
a
good.
forward roll. That was better.
pretty good. Because you landed looking towards me. You just
Okay.
gotta get back to your feet. It looks better.
Like that.
There we go.
All right. Like that.
Booyah.
Hey!
Push me.
Whoa! Dude, I actually thought I just injured you just now.
It's not that hard. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna have you squat nice and low.
Yeah.
Okay?
All
Bend
right.
your knees,
Yeah.
back up. And what you do is I want you to thrust your pelvis out like this
Okay.
and shoot your shoulders back. But as your shoulders go back, your head stays pointed. So you start with your head here, and your head doesn't move.
And where am I in a perfect scenario? I want to smack how much of my back on the
As
mat?
much surface area as possible. You want to land perfectly flat with your back.
So this is what
flat,
I need to do.
Your arms like this, and your heels either on the ground or in the air.
Okay, but none of this middle stuff.
None of the middle stuff.
Okay.
So they're above your head and you're landing nice and high on your back,
Yeah.
or they land flat all at once.
All right.
But it's like
So it's like
the bed of nails in your stage routine, right?
Yeah.
As much surface area on those nails as possible.
All right.
If you land just like right here, if all the impact goes right here,
Right.
you're gonna knock yourself loopy.
Injury. Yeah, got it. All right. So you start what like this?
Yep.
And then you just go. That was too much.
Was it a little hard?
It sort of knocked the wind out of me just
Yeah.
a little bit.
You gotta remember,
but
exhale.
Was that right on?
That was right on the money, man.
Okay. Okay.
Just
So you're
a little
saying
hard.
avoid the steel girder and
Yep.
try one more time.
Yep.
This time I'm gonna add the slam.
Yep.
Okay. And you time it at the exact same moment. Is that what
Yep.
you're doing?
Yep. You're exhaling and hitting the ground all at once. You want to make
All right.
one sound.
So it's like
There we go, man.
that good?
Yeah.
felt good.
It felt good.
Felt kind of fun actually.
Alright. Okay, so next step up. Okay.
Level 3. Ready. Where am I going?
Level 3. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have you do height.
Okay.
We're gonna add height to the same thing. So what we're gonna do, if you want to step over here, I'll show you what it looks like.
Yep.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Oh! See, it looks like that hurts. I mean, I guess that's the point.
That is the point, and it totally hurt. It's like a backflip. So if you're doing a backflip, you're gonna lift your hands above your head, and you're not gonna lean back. You're gonna yank your legs up towards your chest.
And you're gonna let that weight
And that
push
weight
you.
is what's gonna rotate you. Same thing here. You're gonna jump up, and you're gonna bring your knees to your chest and fall back. So it's
All right. We'll try it. Oh, that was me going down. You shouldn't have dared me, knight.
you went for it, man. That was awesome.
What? Oh.
So this is what's called a snap feel. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna jump up and go for height. I'm just gonna whip myself over.
Right, got
So
it.
to do that, I'm gonna start with one foot.
Yep.
I'm just gonna flip myself.
That's where your momentum
Yep,
comes
that's where
from.
my momentum comes from. So it's just look forward,
Wow.
like butter. We're gonna have a nice, easy way for you to start. We're gonna start, and you're gonna come up. I want you to hook your arms underneath my body.
Okay.
You're
Yep.
gonna double underhook my ab.
Yep. Like
fat
that.
abs.
Yep.
With your whole arm.
Oh, with
And
my
then-
whole arm.
Yep, and then both arms.
Both arms. Got it.
And then you're going to jump, and you're gonna tuck your head underneath my body and clear me.
Ah.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yep. You didn't break your neck.
No, I didn't. So
Step
you
one.
keep everything curled in.
Yep.
And so you just kind of go. Oh.
So pro wrestling is all about taking pain upon yourself to keep it from injuring your partner.
Right.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is your first move, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna do a Beal, which is pretty much me assisting you doing that to yourself,
Got it.
but it's gonna look like I'm throwing you.
Okay, got
Okay?
it.
So we're gonna step in the corner,
Right?
okay? I'm gonna put one arm here,
Okay.
one arm here.
This cannot end
And we're
well.
gonna go 1, step out,
Yep.
2,
Okay.
and you're going to jump.
So 1 step, 2 step, and then jump. You're gonna flip me around and kind of set
I'm
me
going
down.
to make sure your head passes underneath.
All right. So left foot first.
Yep.
And you're gonna flip me.
Yep.
1, 2. One, two. What? What? All right, so now you're punching and stuff. Are we
Yeah.
into that now?
I think we want to do that. You want to take a break? You want to get a beer? You want to take a sponsor? So let's go to that.
that's always smart, having a beer when you're learning to wrestle.
By all means, let's do that.
I got a bonus scam for you this week. This time you're gonna pretend to be a web consultant. You're gonna charge someone $100 a month for an amazing looking website, and they'll be thrilled. They'll get hosting that'll never go down. They'll be able to update it easily when they send changes for you to make. And the best part is you won't have to know anything about HTML or really anything about the web at all. You'll be stupid, you'll be a liar, and you'll be clearing $80 a month. All you gotta do is make them a fake website at squarespace.com. Squarespace! These guys have these templates that look so badass, you'll look like a web professional and you'll be able to charge them 5 times what you're paying Squarespace. Squarespace's plans are super easy. For $10, you got the basic plan. For $20, you've got the unlimited plan. Once you've got it set up, you can do easy drag and drop manipulations. You can update the website on the fly. You can even use your iPhone or your Android device to update it at the bar while you're drinking on that $80 profit that you made pretending to be a web professional. And the best part is the new Squarespace 6 makes it even easier and better looking. You are gonna look like you know something about web development, and Squarespace is gonna be sponsoring Scam School. So make sure to use promo code SCAMSCHOOL8 when you start your scam, and that'll let the folks over at Squarespace know that it's our free beer giving tutorials that are keeping them in the naughty danger crime dollars. That's not a real thing. What are naughty danger crime dollars? All right, what are we doing next?
Okay. So now we'll teach you how to do some strikes, okay?
Okay.
So in pro wrestling, let's set these aside. You don't actually want to hurt each other, right? It's not real.
Right.
It's pretend.
It's choreographed. Well, it's real. They're real people, and they really are jumping around
Yep.
and flipping around and stuff.
But they're doing their best to take care of their partner.
Right.
It's not MMA, it's not boxing. So we don't want you to roll over and chop somebody with the front 2 knuckles. We're not going to teach you proper ways to punch people.
Okay.
We're going to teach you safe places to hit people to inflict as little damage as possible while still looking impressive.
Okay.
Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to teach you the back, the forearm strike to the back.
Okay.
So this is very simple.
All right.
This kind of broad area on your back is
Right
kind of like
here.
where we've been landing when we do our pumps, right?
Okay.
So we've been landing in that place anyways. So that's already kind of dead.
Right.
So we can take really big shots to that, and it'll be okay. So
right.
it's a pretty easy thing, okay? We're
All
just gonna come down. I'm gonna step and hit you all at once, okay?
All right. Oh,
Okay, right? It doesn't hurt that bad.
no.
But what you need is we need you to sell it,
Okay.
okay? So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like,
Oh shit!
okay.
Is that better?
That was good. Okay. So here, I'm gonna hit you. Okay. Sell it.
Oh!
That was good. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. All right.
Okay.
So am I stomping left foot or right foot?
So when I'm doing it, it's both feet.
Both feet. Like that?
Give it to. Lean back in. Oh.
Like that?
Yep.
That's awesome. What? You want to bring it? Bring it. Come on.
So the easiest way to get somebody bent over is to strike the belly.
Okay.
Boom. They bend over, right?
Okay.
So there's 2 things you can do. You can either do like a punch to the belly. Boom.
Okay.
So
And that one you just have to pull it, or?
yeah. So what we want to do is you don't want to do a tight fist. Thumb to index finger.
Okay.
Like this, and then you're gonna go.
Okay, so you just want to, and I guess this gives you an extra leeway. So once you have contact,
Yep.
you can sort of let that collapse.
So yeah. So once you have contact, once you feel contact, then you're going to drop and
Okay.
pull your arm. You're gonna have your wrist pronated, and you're gonna go bam to the ground. So you're gonna be like, boom, boom,
Wow. Okay. You come at and it's just like that.
Yep.
And
You
then
don't never tighten your fist. You never actually break it down.
Okay. All right.
So you just leave it like the whole time.
Like that.
Yep.
Hang on. That's gotta be sauce.
Oh. Okay. So let's say the stomping is a little
Oh.
weird. Let's say you don't like the stomping. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna teach you to nap on your body. Okay.
Okay.
So napping is when you make the slap sound.
Right.
Not by smashing your feet to the ground, but by hitting your own body.
Okay.
So, right.
Got it.
You can pop your bicep, or you can pop your back.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
I'd much rather do the stomp and like that.
Yeah, you like that one, Bart?
Yeah, sure.
It's totally cool. It's all personal preference.
All right.
So we have one more thing, okay?
Yep.
The other thing is called the toe kick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kick you in the belly.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
And this
now,
one,
now this seems like that could go way wrong.
it can go way wrong because toe kicking somebody is a thing.
Yeah.
It's part of Muay Thai.
Okay. So it's a real move.
Yeah. Pretty much everything in pro wrestling at one point came from something real.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have you nap your leg when you do the kick. Okay.
Okay.
So it's just wow.
That
Okay?
seems like.
And what's important is that when you take it, you need to lean forward and shoot your ass out. And if you can tap on my foot, you can go, oh.
Now is that sort of hey buddy, I'm with you, or what's the purpose of that?
So when my foot's here, let's say my foot
Yeah.
doesn't make it to you.
Yeah.
And let's pretend there's cameras right here, okay?
Sure. Just
They're
theoretically.
just magically, let's
Right.
pretend there's cameras right there. And you're gonna take this hand,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna cover my foot.
Okay.
So it covers in case there's a gap.
Right. Okay. So
So
then
it covers it, and then
like
then
that.
there's a sound too. If you smack it hard, there's a sound.
Okay.
So we go,
like that.
yep. And
Okay.
just shoot your gut out. So, okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay. So now we're gonna go kick. And then grab your head. And then. Right? So, okay, here's what you wanna do. You don't wanna point your toes.
Okay. I don't.
You wanna pull your toes back towards yourself, and you wanna push in. You
Okay.
wanna try and give me a little push.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So it's like a.
There
that.
we go.
All right.
Yep.
And then like that. Yeah. Okay.
Wanna aim for as much fat as you can.
Got
You
it.
wanna stay away from the bones, you wanna aim for the
Yeah.
fat.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like like that.
Yeah, something like that. So next, there's a lot of punching the face in wrestling, right?
Yeah. Sure.
So there's two okay strike zones. There's the forehead, where you wind up and you go, boom.
What? That felt like you punched my forehead. I mean, like, I don't know what you did. Did you hit your hand?
I hit my own hand.
Okay.
So you put your hand right here,
Yeah.
and you punch yourself in the hand.
Okay.
And this is a nice way of preventing yourself from hitting too hard
Yeah.
because
you
you're feeling the
experience it.
pain.
Yeah, it's yourself.
So
that
like,
did it.
like I said, it's about putting the pain on yourself to save your partner.
Yeah.
It's a good way of knowing what's going on.
All right.
So with this one, you're just gonna go up,
Yep.
you're gonna make it like big and powerful, and you're like, whoa!
I actually leaned into it. That was the problem. I actually kind of did.
Okay, give it a shot.
All right. Wow. All right. Here we go. So, and
Remember, just nice and loose, not
all
tight.
right, like this, and then this
Yep.
one not loose, and just
Yep.
kind of like that. Was that all right?
I was talking, so I bit my tongue.
Oh, sorry.
One more time.
All right. Here we go. Like that?
Something like that.
Awesome.
Okay, so we got one more punch, okay?
Okay, got it.
And this one can go bad.
Okay.
So this one is
That's
to the-
always
this one-
encouraging.
This one is to the nape of the neck.
Yeah.
You're gonna open your palm up like this, right? And you're gonna put the guy's head inside, and you're gonna be like, boom.
Ooh, yeah, I can see how
Right?
that could go bad.
So you're gonna just touch and pull away.
Ooh, wow, that one kind of does hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll go, bah, like that, and but like that.
Oh. Yep, just like that.
Okay, good. Man, I keep thinking I'm actually hurting you.
Okay.
Now I noticed that you're providing the thump action there. All right.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
God, I'm afraid of really just boxing you.
Last thing,
All right.
we've done. You've learned all of the basics.
Right.
Okay?
We got the falls. We got the flips. We got some strikes.
Okay, so we've graduated to the last thing.
Okay.
Last thing is paying your dues.
Oh, what does that mean?
We're gonna have you come over to the corner, right here.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna have you put your arms around the ropes. Okay.
All right. Like this.
Lean back.
All right. Right.
Yep. Lean back.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Okay. And then have you put those right there.
That's yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna. You remember Ric Flair?
Sure.
Do you remember what
The
he did?
nature boy. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, shit.
What time? And one more for good measure.
Oh, I hate you. What is the point of this?
So this is another one of the safe zones.
Oh.
You're not gonna break a rib. You're not
Yeah.
gonna hurt anybody. But odds are you're gonna get a nice like handprint. Showing up.
Yes, look at that. Look at that.
You're gonna get some fingers, get some nice reddening.
Jeez.
So a lot of wrestlers don't wear shirts. All the ones that are in shape, unlike me,
Right.
they don't wear shirts. So
Yeah.
you get that wonderful mark. And it's also proof of manhood because you just went through a little bit extra pain.
I'm not gonna claim I'm the man now, but I am gonna claim. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Holy crap!
We'll give you a shot at one. We'll give you a shot at one. Okay?
No, I can't do it.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to put your thumb behind your index knuckle.
Okay.
And you want to make a little cup.
Okay.
You could do it flat like this.
Right, but then
But then you're kind of just being mean.
Yeah.
Because this is just gonna, in addition to leaving a mark, you're gonna apply a lot of force directly in your chest.
Right.
Your chest cavity.
right.
This makes a loud noise and leaves a mark.
So it's that cupping, that pop
Yeah,
sound.
That makes that pop sound and it comes off.
All right, and then you are here. We'll see. I switch it. So it's like a backhanded thing. And now, do you flatten the hand or you just
Don't
you
flatten
keep
the
it
hand.
cupped?
You keep
All right.
the cup and you pull the cup off.
All right, so it's like that.
Yep. Yep. A little bit higher.
Do those hurt?
Yep.
So what all have we learned?
We've learned how to take a fall.
Yep.
We've learned how to take a heel.
Yep.
Which is a flip fall. We've learned how to take a kick.
Yep.
How to take a punch.
Yep.
How to take a forearm smash.
Awesome. And what are we gonna learn next time?
Next time when we come back, we're gonna learn how to take an arm drag, how to take a hip toss, and how to put it all together into a short little routine.
Hells yes. Let's go. First and foremost, huge thanks to Frank Knight for teaching us all this stuff. Now, of course, this is one of those episodes where we gotta tell you, don't go doing this on your own at home. You're gonna end up breaking bones and suing us, and then you'll get all mad and we'll be like, I'm sorry, I told you not to do it. And you'll be like, screw you, Brushwood, and punch me in the belly. But the important thing is if you really wanna learn, they have schools. Just look up Pro Wrestling School. You'll find something near you, and you'll have a great time. By the way, if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam for future episodes, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. And of course, there's over 250 episodes waiting for you at scamschool.tv. That's where we keep them all. We can put a little bow on them and say, come on over, have a drink with us, or 250. And of course, if you want to be real life BFFs, we can friend each other on Facebook. I'm at fb.com/wood, and you can follow the show at fb.com/scamschool. Join us next week because insert witty fake thing that we're not actually going to do next week. It'll be a blast.